have 3 eyes, 2 to look and 1 to see. You have been gifted with clairvoyance, the ability to see beyond the dimension of this world. With this ability, you are able to see and communicate with spirits, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and elementals. Having this gift enables you to help others learn and grow by sharing knowledge from the divine realm. You may receive messages in your mind's eye in the form of colors, shapes, symbols, numbers, and signs. This card is asking you to work on your third eye chakra and develop this gift further. You can open your third eye by tapping on the chakra directly, meditating with white light, or envisioning an eye opening in the middle of your forehead. You can also place an amethyst crystal on your third eye chakra to remove any blocks from your sight. Additionally, you can send swirls of golden light into your brow chakra to clear any debris. Clairvoyance also allows you to access the Akashic records, which are the documented records of all your past lives. By developing this gift, you have the opportunity to tap into the celestial hall of records to learn about your previous incarnations and any current problematic circumstances or patterns of behavior that could be rooted in those lives. If you seek more information, consider going to your local bookstore and ask your higher self to guide you to the best literature that will provide some much needed information about this gift. This card asks you to work on opening up this gift to help others move forward in the right direction. Hello to all of my fellow Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer placements. Welcome to your New Moon in Scorpio messages. I am Raven, the Empress Oracle. Let's get recalibrated, shall we? So, first things first, thank you for subscribing and go ahead and giving this video a thumbs up, especially if it's resonant, to get the energy flowing and to push us back into the algorithm. I'm so glad to be back in this space, channeling divine insight for you and allowing Spirit to use me to help guide you on your journey at this time. If you would like a personal reading, to purchase any of my products, whether they be digital or physical, every link you need is below. And ladies, if you are ready and willing and open to community, I invite you to join my all-new mail list by clicking also the first link down below and helping me with curating a community that helps us create safety as we continue to work through all the complex traumas and the things in which that we are releasing, renewing, and revitalizing within. I know that was a lot, but if you feel me, you feel me. And I am talking to the water signs, so I know you do. Now, vision. Your higher self for the next 2 weeks, working with this Scorpio New Moon energy, is saying very clearly that you have the gift of clairvoyance. You have spiritual sight. And with this spiritual sight, not only can you help yourself, you can help others. And the way in which you decide to help others is solely up to you. But this gift is here to be nurtured, and it is ready to be embraced and accepted and opened up to by you at this time. There are obviously some things that you are seeking, whether it be clarity, whether it be direction, whether it's just divine insight on who you were in past lives and how those past lives are affecting your current life. And again, like I read, the Akashic records, it is the divine realm of all information about lives past, present, and future. This is something that you will be guiding others through more intentionally as well as yourself through. But you have the gift of clairvoyance. And with this gift, trust the angels, the archangels, the signs, the numbers, the vibes that you are feeling, because you are in direct communication with the spiritual realm. This may be something that throws you off or makes you feel as if you're a little crazy, or that what you might be seeing might not be real, or what you may be sensing may not be real. What you're seeing in your mind's eye, what you are experiencing in your dream time, in which you are communicating with the birds, the bees, the buildings, the numbers, the colors, the voices of higher beings. I'm also getting like you might have a lot of ear pitching, hearing different pitches of frequency in your ear, rooms shifting, all of that. This is part of the clairs, and the gift of clairvoyance is picking up for you at this time, water signs. So your higher self is saying, prepare, get ready, get acclimated, get used to leaning into this gift for yourself and for others. There's a lot that you can see, that you are meant to see, and that you are trusted to see. Again, for you and for others. The way in which you go about this is divinely and uniquely up to you. But do not fear what you don't know. And that leads me to exactly what I channeled as I was prepping this space for you all. I heard the song That Way by Wale featuring Jeremiah and Rick Ross. And I heard quickly, fear what you don't know. And there was a little anxiety that was coming up for me as I was preparing to do you all's reading. And it was around moving. A lot of you are ready to move or are about to move to a new city, to a new state. This will be a bigger city or a bigger state. Or maybe you're already in that bigger city or bigger state. And there's some things that you're fearing because you're like, I don't know. I don't know this space. I don't know this area. Or I don't know this version of myself that is calling me to go to these spaces and these places. I don't know if I can trust it. And it's also, when I listened to the song, it was about, love. Like, to my ladies, you could be looking real good now. How you putting it on, like everybody's noticing, like you really complimenting your frame. Maybe you've been in the gym, or maybe you've been doing new exercises, or you've been led to get back in the gym to build that body confidence, to build a deeper connection with the physical vessel at this time. Go for it. There could be conversations with people that are happening at the gym that give you a key to some level of understanding, or maybe a new opportunity that is in another city or another state. But I feel deeply that Spirit is asking you to look at what you fear and to question why you fear what you don't know. Because I'm hearing divine intel and information that is happening in the quantum field. Remember that when you don't know what the next step or what it is or what it looks like, you're actually in the best space. Okay? You're working with the quantum field. So refresh yourself on what you know about the quantum field, what you know about the Akashic records. Or maybe this is divine insight that's been coming to you in your dreams. Maybe you've been hearing this in other conversations. Maybe it's coming up on your algorithm. It's because when it comes to you fearing what you don't know, it is, I'm hearing it's debilitating or it's dysregulating you, because fearing it is inviting that spirit and that energy. Okay? When in all honesty, when we are in that space of the in-between where we don't look like or feel like who we used to be, yet we're not fully embodied in the new version of self, we're in that in-between. That is where not only we're working with infinite potentiality, but that is where we are in divine connection and creation with the quantum field. That is where we have to flood ourselves with conscious awareness about what it is that we want and who it is that we are and everything that we are calling in. Do not bring fear into the unknown. The unknown is exactly where you want to be, because that's how and when and where you're working with the quantum field. So if you have Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza, get back into it. Do those exercises. I'm seeing that exercise clear as day. So if you're wanting a new job, or if you're wanting to relocate to a new place, do that exercise that's in the beginning chapters of that book, okay? And if I stop anytime during a reading to pick up my phone, is to put notes in there so I can create other content. But at this time of this new moon, you're really fostering a new vision, because the insights you're getting is from the spiritual realm, is from the divine realm. I feel like this is a quantum shift from the 3D to the 4D, and it's a vibrational acclimation that is happening, and you're led by Spirit, you're certified by Spirit. And there could be a level of confusion, or maybe even just a little bit of grief, or just an in and out of this new found vibration and frequency and reality that you are calling in, this timeline that you're calling in, because you're so used to being more logical than you are spiritual. But remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And I'm hearing this is exactly what you asked for. This is exactly what you want. I'm hearing you're always in constant communication with God. You're always in constant communication with Source. There's no need for you to fear what you're getting directly from Spirit to do, to go, to be, to try, to attempt, to lean into. Open the chakra, cleanse it by tapping it, putting an amethyst on it, meditating, flooding it with white light, swirling golden light around it. But lean into third chakra meditations and make sure you're always rooted. I know my water signs, you need to stay around earth and earth placement so that you can be more emotionally stable and regulated. That's why that message of getting in the gym, getting in your body, sweating, all that is very vital for you at this time, because we are in Scorpio season and it's Scorpio New Moon. So we have a lot of deep emotions. We're getting to the core. So this fear of what you don't know could be keeping you more closely aligned with your old reality that you're affirming and doing the things to shift out of. But since you're choosing to fear what you don't know instead of embracing the unknown, there is some static there. And so this new moon in Scorpio is trying to get to the depth of that, to unhook you so that you can really be one in this transformation. Don't forget to look at the collective reading. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that you can get the subscribers only meditations and affirmations in the playlist, because the vibes are vibing, okay? But there are tools for you to help you through this time if you need them. So I just invite you to explore that possibility. So, we have do nothing, void moon. And that being in the unknown, embracing the unknown is a very void energy, because when you're in the unknown, all possibility could happen. But right now, for some of you, you don't need to pick up the book and do the exercise. You actually need to surrender to just being right here, right now. This is a very clear message. It says do nothing. Meditating. If you listen to the collective message, I also, for my star seeds out there, my star seed collective, I said something about stargazing. And as you can see, this person is outside meditating under the moon and the stars. So this could be something new for you. Maybe you're used to going out in the daytime and meditating. It's asking you to step outside under the moonlight, under the stars, and get some of those divine downloads. Again, Scorpio energy. It is about the depth. It is a darker, it is a dark sign. It is a dark feminine sign. So do not be afraid to add this into your regimen these next 2 weeks of doing nothing but going outside and sitting under the moonlight, under the stars, and stargazing and meditating. I just seen 1313. So do nothing. Do nothing. I feel like a lot of work has been done for this is giving me major Scorpio and Cancer energy right now. So I could be talking to my Scorpio moon, dark side of the moon mystery. Exactly. Could be talking to some Scorpio moons or some Cancer moons right now. And I really want you to lean into doing nothing. This is a void moon. I'm going to read this. Worrying achieves nothing. There is nothing to worry about. The time for action has passed. Allow events to unfold in their own time. Nothing will come of the situation. So, as a very powerful being, you know that you're creating a reality with your thoughts and actions every day. Even so, drawing this card suggests that you need to do nothing for now. This is a time to tread water, so to speak. Allow at least 24 hours to pass before you take any further action. This isn't the time to set intentions, make wishes, or try to influence anyone. Now is the time to just be, meditate, do yoga, take a walk in nature. There is a good chance that whatever you're worried about isn't going to manifest. So what you're worried about isn't going to happen. The fear of the unknown and that spiraling down or the spiraling yourself into anxiousness isn't going to happen. you can end the worst case scenario thinking. You could stop feeding that. It's not going to happen. It's not. Receive goodness. Expect goodness. Know that you're worthy of goodness. Okay, water signs? It is said that whatever begins under the void of course moon bears no fruit. So drawing this card suggests any anxiety you have is unwarranted and will only cause you more issues. However, if you're really hoping for something to happen, there's a good chance that it's not going to, at least not yet. You need to be patient. This isn't a negative card per se, but it does suggest that no change is coming as yet. This is the where you are leaning into presence and knowing that the self-concept work, the affirmations, the everything is happening. It's giving this energy of let the 3D catch up. Okay? You're actually embodying the frequency. You're actually embodying the vibration of wealth. You're actually in the confidence. You're actually fully whole. Creation is complete. Do nothing. Let it come to you. Do nothing. Let it come to you. So maybe it is just reading that book to refresh yourself of how, oh, I've already done all this. This is the space where I just get even more acclimated with the embodiment. I get even more acclimated with the living in the end, because I know Spirit is keeping every promise. Spirit is going to over deliver. Everything always happens in divine time. So this is surrendering to divine time. Surrendering to divine time. Let yourself be surprised. Be optimistic at this time, water signs. Be optimistic, okay? We have bring love into the situation. And it also has the energy of a new moon in Aquarius. So you could have just had a conversation, or maybe an ending, or maybe a new beginning with an Aquarius, or you yourself are getting more in touch with your innovative side, with your intellectual side. Okay, you're being asked to bring more love into the mind body connection, opposed to living in your head and trying to think so much and making yourself anxious and overworked. Okay, emotions are running high. Stop putting yourself in this space, water signs. It's doing nothing. It's completely unwarranted. Creation is complete. Creation is complete. So that fear, what you don't know, that is what you are releasing at this time of this new moon. This is what you are actually like. You're being told to accept the unknown. Like, what did I say? There's nothing but pure potentiality and possibility within the quantum field. Okay, and so let me see the spirit animal. I'm sorry. We have there's always enough. So this anxiety could be coming from that little bit of lack consciousness that you're working through, okay? You could be anxious because you're leaning into wealth consciousness, and you've been through a lot of transitions and you really desire more. But obviously, all you need is more love at this time. More love from yourself, more acceptance, more knowing that you are worthy and deserving. Spirit has already said yes, and it's coming. You actually already got it. Like, it's materializing is what I want to say. It's materializing. And you're vibrationally leaning, catching up to the material moment. But you got to be here now. And you can't be here now and vibrating at both of these things at the same time. If you're vibrating at the vibration of wealth and owning it and embodying it and living in the end, then you can also be worried about it. Because if you're worried about it, that means you don't have it. Okay? There is always enough. Koi fish spirit is saying there's always enough. And that is number 36, which is a 9. Oh, you're really at the completion point. And it flipped right to it. So it says, are you feeling a sense of scarcity, afraid you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. Koi fish spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you have suffered a loss or are afraid you soon will, or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi fish asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you about your natural state. Remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember that all you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Remember all that you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else. Even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears. More gifts, more strength, more wisdom, more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it. That is an affirmation for you all. Prosperity and love are mine to receive, experience, and enjoy. I believe it. Do nothing but this. But this. Believe. Believe, receive, achieve. Or believe it, achieve it, receive it. Believe it, achieve it, receive it. Okay? Or maybe, you need to go watch some BMF. See it, touch it, obtain it, But there's more than enough. There's plenty. You're not being denied anything. Okay, water signs? So let's get into a little tarot and to see exactly where you are on your fool's journey as we wrap this reading up. I am doing personal readings at this time. If you would like a personal moon message, you can definitely purchase one in the shop, and I will get that to you within the next 1 to 3 days. And you can work with this energy even more specifically to you over these next 2 weeks. Okay, Spirit, show me, give me some clarification on bringing love into the situation. Clarify bringing love into the situation. Ten of Swords. So some of you could have very much so been stressed, very just over it, feeling fried, died, and laid to the side. Could be really in a space where mentally you would have been beating yourself up. Okay? And again, these thoughts and these beliefs, I feel like it's given like you've been thinking you have been unworthy of it, or that what you're asking for just isn't coming. And you're like, where is it? I don't know why I haven't got it, or what's going on, and this, that, and the third. It's that energy. And you've just been ruminating, trying to figure it out to the point of just where no return. And it was creating just entirely too much momentum. And so the end of that is here. And I heard clearly, remember, the better it gets, the better it gets. Continue to affirm positively. See how the light came out? You see how the sun is shining now? Maybe you thought after this relationship, this person, this place, this thing, or this circumstance that you weren't going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's here. It's really just time for you to receive. So maybe lean into the action of receiving, because receiving itself is an action. And in all honesty, I'm getting that you will receive exactly what it is that you're seeking through meditation and through your mind's eye, through this vision, through clearing out any debris around your intuition and your third eye chakra. I'm hearing there's a method to this madness, but do not overextend and exhaust your mental energy and make yourself anxious. Remember to ask yourself, how does the version of me that has what I want feel right now? What would the version of me that has what I want be doing right now? What would they be thinking? What would they be eating? How would they be moving? Regardless of if you only got $13 in your Cash App and $7 in your business account. What is the version of me that has the prosperity, that has the abundance, thinking, feeling, doing, behaving, talking? Okay? That's all you need to be doing over these next 2 weeks. And I mean committed. Remember, prosperity and love are here for you to experience, enjoy, and receive. Believe it. I just seen 444. Look Looky, looky, here comes Cookie. The Ace of Pentacles. If this is what it is that you are calling in and seeking, it's here. It's coming. But be here now in the vibrational frequency of it so that you can see it, receive it, and experience it. You see how the sun is just literally shining all on me. You see this Ace of Pentacles, like this is like the most beautiful confirmation at this time. Trust your intuition, trust where you're being guided, and do not fear the unknown. Embrace the unknown. 2525, 444, 1313. These angel numbers could be coming out to you. You may be seeing some koi fish in the dream time in the spiritual realm, or you may be ready to travel to an exotic place. You're being told, yes, that exotic place that you want to travel to, you're going to have the funds, the means, the people, the places, all the things to go there. Yes. If your emotions are going to run high, let them run high in the direction of, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I wanted or more. I got it. I'm powerful. I'm magnetic. Spirit hears me. I'm connected to source. I'm connected to the angels and the ancestors and the archangels. I'm in balance. Give from what you do have. Give those encouraging words. Give that smile. Give that love. Give things that money can't buy, but can change the trajectory of your life and someone else's life, which is love. You got plenty of love to give, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. You got plenty of it. Give it to yourself and give it to others. Focus more on filling your spiritual bank. Okay, your spiritual practices. You got meditation and yoga, stargazing, leaning into clarifying and strengthening your clairvoyance and your third eye chakra. You have plenty to develop and transform within that still doesn't require you to do anything but trust spirits, trust source. Okay, so my water signs, thank you so much. Again, if you want a personal reading, moon message that is more divinely curated and crafted specifically to you, you can purchase one at the link below. Yes, I am doing personal readings. You can purchase one at the link below. And yes, ladies, please, if this message was resonant with you or anyone, feel free to join my new mail list. I am creating some really beautiful things over there. And I already have some tools ready for you to help you through this Scorpio season. So get into it. And I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. I always trust the direction of the universe and know that I'm being guided. See, there's no reason to fear what you don't know. It's time for you to embrace and accept the unknown, because you are always being divinely guided in the right direction. Headed in the right direction. I can see the light of day. I got faith and intuition showing me that I will be okay. Okay, let me get one card for Scorpio. Oh, King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I got what you want. I got what you want. I got what you need. Oh, Cancer, the Emperor, stepping into balancing that divine masculine energy. Listen, she don't want no puppy. She want a big dog. Talk about it. Okay, Pisces. 3 cards flipped over literally for y'all. 2 of Swords. Pisces, it's time to decide. It's time to see. It's time to clarify the vision. The way my right ear is itching. I know I'm saying what I'm saying is what need to be said. Okay? Lean into these archetypes, lean into these energies. If you need to Google Pisces, what does 2 of Swords mean? How does this apply to my life? What am I refusing to see? Or how am I being called to cut out all the distractions and noise and go within to make the best divinely guided decision for myself at this time? Pisces is working on the self-concept. Who is it that I say I am, and how am I showing up? Let's get into it and stop choosing to not make a decision, because not choosing to make a decision is also a decision. Cancer, Emperor energy, big Aries energy, big cardinal sign energy. Pluto is coming up off your neck. How are you being told to step in to that new self-concept and build this foundation with clarity, devotion, and integrity. Scorpio, King of Pentacles. The king is the servant to everyone in the kingdom, but has the abundance, the multitude, the servitude, the insight, the energy, the resources, and is generous in them. This is all about releasing any level of scarcity, because you're absolutely not vibrating with it. You're actually attuned to it and calling it in. Believe it in this. This is that gap. Bridge that gap. In this gap, believe it, okay? Keep believing it. As you're meditating, as you're talking, as you're walking, as you're speaking, as you're doing, as you're flowing, be here now in the energy of having it right now, because you literally do. You're not being denied anything. You're being told to trust the direction that the universe is divinely guiding you in, as well as in the timing. You see all this love and light shine. I'm surprised the sun card ain't popping out. You see this? It's like I'm a prism over here. Reflecting the light that I am. Reflect the light that you are, and trust and believe that everything that you are calling in is here. Don't deny yourself. Do nothing but bring love into your mind, body, and spirit. Meditate. Regulate. Percolate. Love you.